Hi, this is John from SuperSteer, and today I want to show some of the shock absorbers that we use that are made by KONI. And SuperSteer has been in business since 1961, which seems like a long time until you look at KONI. They've been around for about 150 years. They started building automotive shock absorbers in 1932, adjustable shocks in 1945, so they've been around a long time. And we became associated with KONI in about the mid-90s. We were looking for a shock that would give us a better ride yet control the motion of these bigger RVs. And we came across the KONIs, originally the adjustable KONIs. This is an 88 series shock. This would fit your a lot of your Class A motorhomes. And it's a manually adjustable shock, so you could fine-tune it. And over the years we learned where to set the shocks for the weight of the coach, the size of the coach. They worked real well. What's nice about the KONIs is they're very strong on the rebound and softer on the compression. And what that gives you, it controls the motion of the coach, but yet gives you a good ride. It lets the suspension absorb some of the bumps and things into itself. And how you adjust these is you compress the shock all the way and you turn it counterclockwise to loosen it, clockwise to tighten it as you're holding it upright and keeping it compressed. And usually they have about 2 turns of adjustment depending on the number of the shock. So that's an 88 series. This is a 90 series. You can see the difference in the size. Basically adjust the same way, compress it and turn it, clockwise to tighten it, counterclockwise to loosen it. This would fit some of your bigger buses, just a much bigger version. And beyond that, newer technology, this is what we're using mostly now, is the FSD style shock. It is a self-adjusting shock. The FSD stands for frequency selective dampening, and what it does, it has an extra valve in the piston that allows fluid to move under high frequency vibrations and motion, which would be like hitting expansion joints on the freeway where you get that pounding and that roughness. It will actually allow the fluid to move more freely through this extra valve and give you a better ride. And under the low frequency vibrations where you would get like in and out of corners, where you would get porpoising, and those larger movements they firm up for. So it gives you the best of both worlds there. You have a shock that'll give you a good ride, but yet control the motion of the coach. So that's the FSD shock. Works very well. A lot of times we can change these shocks and get a much better ride for the customer without going to an air ride suspension and spending thousands of dollars. So it's a good alternative to having a rough ride. Very good quality shock, lifetime warranty. This cutaway shows, this is like an adjustable style cutaway, and you can kind of see there's a piston in here with a ratchet. When you compress it, it locks in and it turns that piston, so that's how they're adjustable. So that just kind of shows a little inside there to how that adjustable shock works. Thank you for your time today, and just as a reminder, KONI is coming out with some new applications for the pickups as well. So not only cars, trucks, and motorhomes, there's some new pickup FSD lines coming out. Again, John at SuperSteer. Our 800 number is 888-898-3281, and my extension is 313. Thank you for your time today.